back with Planet Explorers 7.6 Alpha, Episode 47, Steam Edition.
I think we need to find a way to go to where the Epiphany crashed. For that, we need to recruit with all the survivors around here. That'll be your job. Did you get hurt or something? Run along now.
Maybe of service.
Don't die out there. Good luck. You might really need it.
Grab your chicken. Jump in your camouflage helicopter. Arm yourself with the wheel-based motorcycles. Say goodbye to your homestead. Kiss the cooks in the kitchen. Grab your map. Arm yourselves. Rally your posse. Call a friend. Equip the drones. Call the nurse? Okay, what the hell is that? But I like it. Get your strike ships. Arm the chopper. Get to the chopper! And don't annoy the Wookiee. Newt's journeys begins. Roll in Battlestar Galactica. Bring in the tanks. And all your armed force vehicles. Capture and defense. And slap him with a mecha. We're going to war in our mothership. Well, Newt's putting some decorations on her base camp here. And the automatic defenses are taking out a Nightcrawler. Oh, look, he's hiding behind a tree. Newt, deal with him promptly. Like I said, base defenses are a good thing. Some Chinese lanterns. Now, last time I told you about the Java thing to help you with the memory. Well, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I thought of an interesting thing. If you can afford a hard drive, a good terabyte drive, something like that, use it as your page file drive. I think everybody is just about familiar with page filing. What Windows does is it takes a certain amount of space on your computer and uses it for virtual memory. Now, if you allocate either half of that terabyte drive or the whole thing as a page file, I'm betting you can get some really good fast speed out of your computer. Now, I've got a few terabyte drives in my little monster computer here. And to make things run a little better last night, I decided to increase the amount of page filing that was allocated. So I went in and go to the command panel, control panel, and I went looking for something. Can't remember it off the top of my head, but it was the performance section, if I'm right. I got to the page filing. Sometimes you can even get there by right-clicking on your C drive or whatever not, and going to properties. Properties takes you into everything. You just look around and see what you got to do. So you find a place that says virtual memory, And of course you go into the properties of that, and from that point on, adjust it. You can always check online to see how much each drive is built up and divided by. I just made up a number, made it really big. All my stuff loads very, very quickly. I still do get the crashes because I know I had to format my drive, or at least sometimes you have to reinstall Windows. I also have a problem where I've got, like here you can see it. I've got 3 ISOs at the bottom. They have no category because they're bolts. I can't show them to you because this editor won't show them. Clicking on them crashes the game. So I've got things from different versions, the upcoming ones, waiting to be released onto the game when I update it. But I am not doing it yet until I'm done with the storylines. That created a little problem where you get out of memory, or the game gets a bit confused and you get a few crashes. So when that's done, I clear up everything, reinstall Planet Explorers, clear my cache, and start again. And I should get some smooth resolution, I'm hoping. Just a few things I'm going to add to the homestead. Not made by me. These are packs that I downloaded from isoplanetexplorers.com. Go over there and see for yourselves. Our community is from all over the globe. It don't matter if your stuff is Russian and you can't read it. Appreciate it. Someone went ahead and made, look at this, a nice camp sign for you. Couple of computer monitors, wall stationery, systems for your entire wall, rugs, handprint signs, bioscanners, first aid this way, a shower stall. Gone! A little telly, sure. There's nothing on that screen. Battlestar Galactica. The toilet. The work desk. I mean, you can't have a house without a toilet, even in space, right? I don't know her, I swear. Very stunning and beautifully done. And of course you can retouch them at your will. Data pad included. Laptops, tables, rugs, and pictures for your wall. Nice decor. A light stand, chairs and sofas, laptops. Take them with the table or take them without. All the furnishings you need. For the businesswoman on the go, file your reports. Entertain guests. Floor panels. Sometimes there's nothing like the feel of wood beneath your feet. In different sizes. That should be on your bathroom door. Wall shelving. A sink. A resource marker. The bed. The fridge. Ovens. Cooktops and ranges. Side tables. The microwave. The kitchen taps. If your computer can take it, you can stock your base with all these items and more. Camouflage nettings for the roof. Fuel cans. Water cans. Radio power supplies. And a target. Secured lockers. Radio top tower antennas. And of course, each section of the radio tower that you can put together any way you want to. Watch that mesh galvanized floor. Oh, I'm getting this. Bio back panels. A 3D printer. Everybody needs one of those. Sequencers. Gene sequencers. Worktops, stations, and panels. Create your own biolab. You know, most of these items are heading into the mad labs. More decor, lighting, workstations and buttons, wall panels, for only $99.99.99. Camo net, you saw Newt use that one before. Chinese armchair. Of course, Chinese lantern that Newt's also so fond of. And a Chinese screen. Girl's got to change somewhere. Chinese tables. And a command console. Chinese tea table. Command wall tower, lower half. Of course, you can put it anywhere you want. Up to you. You can see the possibilities. And if all else fails, duct tape it. electro microscopes, and the tables to go on. And of course, steaks on the bobby. And a bottle of Jack. Wall hanging shields. Put your crest on them. King size bed. Now this is in the wrong section, but I think we'll send it into the game world with Newt and give her a try. We're not R2D2ing it yet though. And this thing actually flies. Yep. Blades in the bottom. Mobile lift crane. A whole station. Awesome steampunk looking couch. Ah, my object tracker. If it's loose, and if it's too tight, WD-40 it. Then flush it. Signs of the Winehouse. Not Amy Winehouse. Just a Winehouse. Chinese. Newt's got a vast gun collection here. Merged with the data of the Mad Labs. She can select and move. Always an option. Low firepower, high firepower, and a good fashion sense to go with it. Now, interestingly named, Bambi Boom made these aircraft, and they are named the Marauder. So what can I say? I quickly downloaded them. I think they promise to be a lot of fun. I downloaded them from, of course, you know, ISOPlanetExplorers.com. The CFV-R32 Rapier. There the items are in her inventory, replicated and ready to be placed. That table's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. That brings an issue up, sizing. Getting the size right when you're in the editor can be tricky when doing furniture. That improvement would be nice. And I see trying to merge this with that would have come in real handy. If you can merge it just right. Oh, she got knocked back. If you can merge it just right, she can sleep on both beds at the same time. And one will give the aesthetic look of the other. I'll just get it close enough. But in the future, I'll try to do much better. That was a good room to put a bathroom in. Now here's a door. Doesn't really fit what I'm doing here, but you can turn a door into a wall plaque if you want, or into a strange looking window or port. A lot of things will come down to lighting. Well, had a few issues. Tried to save a checkpoint and got a game crash. But I was able to reload from a previously saved checkpoint, setting these things up again. With the low frame rate that I'm being hit with, this is what led me to do that thing that I told you about, going into the control panel and increasing the page file. But that came after all this mess. Well, she did her thing, took a nap. It's now morning time. There's only so much you can do with the base. Still having some little crash issues, so I think it's time for her to move on from there. Now you could build a farm along with the base. Let's get the power plants back up to speed. There we go. And they're going to take out an intruder on the other side. But we're not going to even attempt to cover that. Save that for the 0.8. So there's farming. You can add a farm. There's an incubator that you can place in there to incubate your veggies and your whatever not. Of course, there's storage. You didn't see Newt build a room for storage. But I got a way to introduce you to that. But I can't say, otherwise it'll be a spoiler alert. Taking a look at a couple of the weapons that I had downloaded. Looking for a new laser gun to try out, and a new rifle too. Well, this one's got a nice bit of damage on it. I hope one day they actually put the ability to zoom in at like a sniper with the gun. That'll be perfect. Headshots and kill shots. I think we're going to choose this one. Let's take it in. I believe Damon did this weapon. I don't see any real room for improvement. The weapon looks fine. Okay. Looked over the basics of the gun. Just going to add some of my own material here. Make it glow. But I'm betting that because this was built with the recent version of Planet Explorers, that the decal used to build it will also glow as well. Just made the red dot glow. We'll see how she looks. With a checkpoint save, I'll be able to output this weapon, sleep till nighttime, test it in the dark, and see for myself. And then reload that checkpoint and start all over again. Just test its firepower and then go back. Sometimes I don't even use build mode. Since I turned this version on, set the 7.5 to right to the 7.6, 7.4, I have not used build mode. I build my objects within the game and go from there. I toyed around with the bikes at first in build mode, but once I began the story, that's where I stayed. I can test things right from the story by saving a checkpoint. So easy to output a vehicle, and especially when they're a passenger vehicle, team up with an NPC. Just do a quick mission to get them as a follower, and then test out the vehicle with them in it. And if their heads stick through the roof, if their feet are touching the ground, if they're too far up on the bike or the seat or whatever not, we'll go back in and adjust it and just test it over and over again, and then go back and continue the story from wherever you had previously left off. Use the game world itself as a testing ground. There are creatures to fight to see how the bike or the vehicle will react. You can fly into the desert and battle against the Titans, just to see if the vehicle is actually good enough. At least that's how the Mad Labs test their vehicles and weapons. So yes, the decals do glow. Now I test for that red dot that I placed. Yep, there it is. Yeah, the angles do look well. I think we're gonna make use of this one. Now to load right back, like I said before. Maybe do some more tests before we set out. Always be careful of your load-ins. Usually there's a creature somewhere really close to you, ready to pounce. Let's go get that weapon. So, this is the new laser. We'll set up our own little picture. Want to get it from its best angle. Ready. We'll save this as a checkpoint as well, so we'll just load from this if something goes wrong. Equip it into the quick slot and begin. It's very effective. Base is okay. Now, let's get a bike in the field.
Affirmative. Selecting vehicle. Alert system status. System ready. Initializing. Activating.
Well, this is the Marauder with Planet Explorers 7.6 Alpha Steam Edition. Newt's Journeys. I'm out. Special thanks to IncomeTech.com for the royalty-free music.
I'll go with Alfonso to the settlement. I agree with him that we Martians and the Earthlings need to be separated from him. If we all live together, there'll be too much tension in the nation. Even though I have a hard time trusting